Let me tell you a little secret. Over the years, I've had some big name IGP dog trainers threaten to sue my ass in the court of law, and I always told them, you know what, bring it on. Let's do it. We're not going to make it to court. You're not going to make it through discovery. Why? They don't ever follow through with it. All they're doing is making threats, and you know what? You don't scare me. That's the reality. Why do they not follow through with it? I'm going to explain to you how to sue your dog trainer in the court of law. Let's get into it. When you sign a contract with a dog trainer, I don't care if it's for dog training, for board and training, whatever have you. If you sign a contract for dog training, especially if it pertains to behavior modification, then that contract is already null and void. You've signed a contract that's already null and void because it's already a pack of lies. Dog training, as you know it, is also known as operant conditioning. Dog trainer's definition of operant conditioning, which is completely out to frickin' lunch. How do dog trainers define operant conditioning? A method of behavioral modification using reward and punishment. But they all blame Skinner. And what is that method of behavior modification using reward and punishment? The quadrants of dog training. So what you know as dog training can be used interchangeably with operant conditioning, dog trainer's definition of operant conditioning, and the quadrants of dog training. The quadrants of dog training are bullshit. They are one big lie. Now, we've got IGP dog trainers out there who are pushing B.F. Skinner and the science of behavior, and they're out to fucking lunch. These people know they're lying to you. Conrad Most is the name that these dog trainers do not want you to know about, because Conrad Most is the father of Schutzhund, which became IPO, then became IGP. So when you see IGP dog trainers like Robert Cabral, Larry Crone, Ivan Balabanov, Haz Othman, whatever have you, the father of their dog training method is Conrad Most, but yet they're blaming Skinner. They're lying to you about B.F. Skinner. Ivan Balabanov actually got on camera at least twice on live and told people point blank it wasn't even a moral issue for Skinner. He openly opposed punishment. So where did the punishment quadrants come from? Where did positive and negative punishment quadrants come from? Nobody wants to talk about it. I can guarantee you, I can tell you right now where they came from. The quadrants of dog training, according to Conrad Most, are primary and secondary inducements and primary and secondary inducive compulsions. There's a reason why balanced training is called compulsion-based dog training. It's all based on Conrad Most. So when you see Tom Davis, balanced trainer, talking about compulsion-based dog training, he's pushing Conrad Most, but they don't want to know that. You go ask any of these big-name dog trainers to talk about Conrad Most, and they won't do it. There's a reason for it. Sue these fuckers into submission. How many dogs have died as a result of all this garbage? How many trainers are online telling people to kill their dog? Punishment doesn't work. Reward and punishment doesn't work, according to B.F. Skinner. But they can't help but blame B.F. Skinner, because if they start blaming Conrad Most, they're all screwed. The one trainer that comes out and starts pushing Conrad Most and starts explaining the fucking lies and telling the truth, the entire system of dog training collapses. But it's all a money racket. That's all they want is money, 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 money. I've talked to people out there that spent $10,000 to $20,000, $30,000 on dog training. Dog trainers, behaviorists, vet behaviorists, they're all learning the same crap. They're all learning Conrad Most, but they're all blaming Skinner. Figure it out. So when you take your dog trainer to court and you sue for all of your money back, I'm going to tell you point blank. If you want to contact me, my email address is robert@yourdogIsnotbroken.org. Send me an email, and I will give you everything you need to sue your dog trainer into submission. Okay? Especially if they've done damage to your dog's neck. Prong collars and e-collars can actually damage the thyroid, the parathyroid in the dog's neck. And you know what? That won't be noticed for years. So if all of a sudden your dog is sick as a result of hypothyroidism, because of a dog trainer damage to your dog's neck, you're going to be paying thousands of dollars to a vet on top of it all. And you won't blame the dog trainer because you won't realize that they're actually the ones to blame. When you got people like Dog Daddy literally strangling a dog, lifting the dog off the ground by a prong collar, you got to realize that the anatomy of a dog's neck is no different from yours. All the structures are the same. And if I turn around and put a prong collar on your neck and lifted you off the floor, body and bones, you would need an ambulance and emergency care. But people are screaming, oh, the dog is magically fixed. The dog is not magically fixed. Somebody please take Dog Daddy and sue that in submission. If Dog Daddy worked in your dog, chances are he's done damage. He's either collapsed the trachea, broke the frickin' trachea, or damaged the thyroid with that prong collar. And I guarantee you, Dog Daddy himself, he sat down to write Conrad Most because Conrad was all about the spike collars. And if you read the book, you'll understand that. Conrad Most was friends with Herm Sprenger back in World War I. And he mentioned the spike collars in the book. I wonder why dog trainers today are selling Herm Sprenger. Dog training, what you know as dog training for behavior modification, is a complete and utter lie. Take your dog trainer to court, and I guarantee you're going to beat them. There needs to be some accountability for the millions of dead dogs. The millions of dogs that have been killed behaviorally because these assholes can't even define the word behavior. I'm going to do another video and start picking on Robert Cabral again. And you're going to listen to him define the word behavior. He can't even do it. What a joke. Hans Othman, Larry Crone, Ivan Balabanov, none of these people can even define the word behavior. Go ask them, because once you define the word behavior according to Skinner, you throw your own career in the garbage. Dog training goes in the garbage. Period. End of sentence. And once people start understanding what Skinner was saying and throw dog training in the garbage, you're going to be a whole lot better off. A lot of people that have had success as a result of tutelage about psychology, they threw dog training in the garbage, and that's the only way you're going to achieve success. That's the reality. Psychology is a science of itself. So when Robert Cabral is out there saying the science doesn't belong in dog training, he's right. Dog trainers are supposed to train dogs for specific tasks, not be training dogs for behavior, because you can't train a dog to behave. But yet people are convinced you can. Take your dog trainer to court and sue them for everything they freaking got, and I'll help you out. I will stand witness for you. I will go on a Zoom call and bear witness for you in a court of law to take these fuckers down. That's what needs to happen. My email, once again, is robert@yourdogIsNotBroken.org. Contact me. I'll help you out. I'll get your money back for you.